Hi guys, welcome back. Episode number 11 on the Infinite Gaming server. Um, yeah, morning guys. It's morning after episode number 10 there. Um, done a bunch of work down below. Up here hasn't changed, but this will be pretty easy to get the glass in, except for that one corner there. It's just going to be kind of take some time to blend that corner a bit, but yeah, vines are all growing up. All grown up, as my newfie friends say. Um, yeah, let's go down and take a look because I did a bunch of work down there, and that was tedious and painstaking. Um, but it looks really good now, and I'm pretty tickled pink with how this turned out. So yeah, you just come up a little bit. Looks pretty similar to our current theme. And yeah. One of the next things we need to do is to get some lights underneath these things. I was playing around with F3 and it turns out the slime blocks, you can see our light levels high enough there is 13. Slime blocks are opaque, so they let light through. Opaque, I think that's the right way, I think that's how they're coined, but yeah. So what I wanted to do is to get some light under our slime blocks here. I've got a couple of the blocks in place, we just need to go underneath and so yeah, let's go do that. But yeah, I'm really happy how this turned out. So I think if we go under about here, it should be low enough. We'll see how many times Graham falls into the void doing this. Yeah, that'll be low enough. Just barely. Okay, so those two just need power. Okay, I wanted to put another light here. Let's try that. That might just be enough. Okay, and then these two need to move in one. Two here. Okay, they need some power. Let's become wool. Okay, and then let's add another light here on the way out, which is going to be difficult. Okay, you become wool. You don't really need to become anything, I guess, but yeah, just like that, we're in really good shape. Yeah, that's enough. You can't even really tell, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Among the next things we need to do is get hoppers underneath here. How's my night vision almost done? Give me 3 bottles, that does. Yeah, next thing to do is get hoppers underneath the slow sand here. And I have a pretty good idea for what to do with the ender pearls. What I that sound is annoying. We just have storage chests on the side here for now. They've just kind of been filling them up. What I'd prefer to do is to just have 1 or 2 chests full of ender pearls and then have them fill up automatically. So if you take out ender pearls from it, it comes and fills it back up. And then everything else just gets shot into the void, and we have a trash can right now. It works pretty good, but Yeah, I'd like to do that automatically. So first thing to do is to use our water bucket, get a platform underneath here. So I'll come back once I have that in, and we'll start putting some hoppers in with you guys here in a minute. Yeah, we'll see you soon. Welcome back. So I think we're all set. I put down a chest just to keep my good stuff, and then I just have stuff that I don't mind falling into a void with. Kind of made up my mind. I think we're gonna just try and keep this one chest. I think a double chest full would be enough. Like a double chest full at all times would be enough. And then that gives us lots of spare room on the side for other stuff too. I'm just kind of thinking too that we might build up some kind of library. Like we just have one chest for unwanted enchants, but that's gonna get pretty full. Maybe a little bit less now that we have the new enchanting system, but we'll see. We might end up putting some kind of library in for unwanted stuff. So first thing we want to do, we need to get hoppers underneath the soul sand, and I think underneath these slabs too, underneath the stairs, sorry, too. Hoppers all running in this direction, and so we'll need a platform underneath. That's why I got rid of all the stuff in my inventory. So I think what we're going to do is go down right about here. This is kind of the area we need to be working in anyways. So let's go down and see if we can't build down just a little bit. I think that should be more than enough. Ooh, just about lost her there. Okay. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, so we have a platform. We need to get over to that soul sand there with hoppers. We have just tons of slabs, so I'm not too worried about building extra, but I just want to run on the slab level so that we can don't need to light it up or worry about Enderman spawning down here. Okay, the other thing to do is to go up and get ladders instead rather than the water. Ladders, don't have any. Actually, maybe what I'll do here, guys, is just put the platform in, then I'll come back and put the hoppers in, and I'll show you what I want to do. So yeah, I'll be back in a sec. Hi guys, welcome back. So I think we're all set here. Platform is in, and I think I have everything we need. 2 droppers, ton of hoppers. It's kind of weird. Some blocks and some redstone and comparators and that. So yeah, let's see. First thing is, you know what? I need some endstone just to have a junk block. Okay, so the first thing is that we want to get 2 things here. So we want all of our hoppers to come over this way and to end up at a dropper right about there that's facing out. Oh, this is gonna be risky. Facing out over the void. Be fine on the black wool, eh? You can be close over that way a little bit too. Let's go up. Okay, let's have you right there. Looks about right. Okay, so now that that dropper there is always going to be destroying ender pearls. That one's facing over the void. It's just going to be hucking ender pearls out. So we need to pull a comparator signal off of that. So it's always hucking. So comparator's out. I guess those need to be there, so you need to turn. Get repeated. We want a repeater going in here and a repeater going in there. Use a repeater going in sideways into the comparator so that it, what happens with this repeater here is you can have a stronger signal coming off than going in once the dropper gets full. Sorry, other way around. The signal going in the side will be weaker than what the signal coming out of the dropper is when it gets full. When you have one ender pearl, it's a weak signal, so the side signal is stronger. If you put a repeater here, when the dropper gets full, it's still going to pulse like a clock. That's the only reason to have a second repeater there. And then if we add redstone, makes a clock, add redstone there, hucks ender pearls. So that's all we need for that. Let's go down. And all we're going to do is just run all of our hoppers into that dropper. Oh, not looking where I'm going. Darn it. Comparator has to go that way. Okay, and all of our hoppers are just going to face into that dropper. And then we're going to use a trick of the hoppers to scavenge some ender pearls. But only some, and then we want the extras to be destroyed. And I'll show you that here in a second. Okay, so we need to face all of our hoppers into that guy. Can I do this by jumping? I guess not. That stinks. Okay. So this is all we're going to do the whole way along, is just run our hoppers in. Like that. So you can see all the ones over the soul sand are pointing this direction, and all the ones over the stairs are pointing into the soul sand. So let's go up and I'll just show you quickly that that's working. And then I'll probably do the rest off camera. So just in this corner here, all the ender pearls are going down into the system there. Because the soul sand is just tiny bit smaller than a real block, it's able to pick up ender pearls, and the stairs are able to pick up ender pearls. Actually, I made an assumption about that. I don't really know that. Yeah, there they go. Okay. And then yeah, those all go through the hopper and into the dropper over there. And if we feed some in there, we can just see them disappearing into the void, just like that. So that's basically the system. Let me get the rest of the hoppers in there, guys, and then I'll kind of set up for the next little bit, and I'll show you what our plan is, just to save some of those ender pearls. Okay, we'll see you guys here in a second. Hi guys, welcome back. Vegas just asked the same when recording, right? As I was just getting started. So I think we're all set. Let's go up top, and I'll show you what I've done. Doesn't appear to be much, but this chest is quite a bit different. First of all, pulling a comparator signal off of it. It's just powering a block for the time being. And then you can see just in the little corner, if you click it right, there's a dropper. And this dropper tower is just facing straight up into the chest. So that's all I've done. So the magic here has to do with hoppers. Just going to run down that row there. That'll work. So let's put a block here. Whoops, I need to shift click that. So the magic of hoppers is this. They pull before they push. So let's go up and take a look at what I've got there. So these are the original hoppers running into our disposal system. They're all pointing in the same direction, and the thing is, because they're all on the same level, they're all pushing the ender pearls along. If we put, I don't have any on me. If we put stuff in there to get rid of, the hoppers are gonna push it one at a time through the hopper. Like they'll pull down, they'll pull whatever ender pearls are into the system, but just one at a time they're gonna be pushing their ender pearls over into the dropper. You can actually just watch this with some of the endstone I've got. They go one at a time because they're pushing the whole way along, but they're gonna pull the ender pearls down all the time. They pull before they push. So because this system's pushing the whole way along, if we put a hopper underneath it, the hopper underneath it's going to pull down before this, the hopper that it's above, it has a chance to push it out. So we should actually see, if we go over to our end one there, oops, if I can click on it, well, it's because I'm shifting on the thing there. Why didn't we see that? I might not have the right one or something. There should be endstone in there. If we put our endstone in there to get rid of, it should end up over in this hopper here. Why is it not? But it's not coming out of our dropper either. So where is it going? Oh, right there, that one. That's why. So yeah, that's the idea, is that the hoppers pull before they push. That's a really important thing to remember when you're trying to plan out systems here. And that's the whole principle that we use, is that ender pearls are going to get pulled down by this chain until they can no longer get pulled down, meaning our chest is full. And then when these hoppers get full, they're going to be full the whole way across. They won't have any room to pull down, and the hoppers above will have a chance to push the remaining ones out. So that way we're always going to have some ender pearls with us in the system, but we're not going to be storing everything, and the extra ones are going to get tossed into the void. I set this up before on a different server. It works really, really well. And then, so the other thing we need to do is just power our dropper tower here, and run the ender pearls over. What I think I want to do is just put a buffer chest in as well at some point along the system here, probably kind of in the middle here, just to have some spare. Doesn't really hurt anything. Somewhere right about there. And all we're gonna do is just well, actually, I should have just put the chest there. I guess you need to be down, don't you? Let me do that. So like that, and then we're going to pull out from the bottom of you. Like that. Okay, and then run you over to our dropper tower. And is that the... I hope that's the right level. Yeah, that worked out just perfectly. Okay, just like that. So now, if we go kill a couple Endermen upstairs, we should see some Ender Pearls coming down into our dropper tower. Okay, we should see some down there now. Okay, so where are they getting held up? Oh, right there, there's one. Yeah, they're all in there. Okay, so we know they come to this point. Okay, is there another messed up hopper? Or are they just taking their time? Okay, I've lost them again. Oh, because it's next to a redstone block, that's why. That's the only one. Okay, so you have to get changed. That's going to be a light. Okay, there we go. And they're ending up in our hopper. That's perfect. So if we go here, put more ender pearls in, we should see them all down in the hopper. So now we just have the trick of powering that light. Or I could just drop the hoppers down. Okay, yeah, that's what I'll do, is I'll just drop these hoppers down one ahead of schedule there. So ender pearls are here. So now we need to power the hopper dropper tower to get the ender pearls up to the top chest. Now normally you don't want anything down in the bottom dropper, but this tower is a little bit different. What we want to do is power the tower. Oh, that's a horrible rhyme. Power the tower until the chest up top is full. So we have a comparator signal coming out of that. So let's go up and just find that power. Okay, so it should be this block here that I have my cursor on. So if we go down like that. Okay, we should see a redstone signal there. That's perfect. So at some point here, I want to... let's come down one more, see if I can't... Okay, I want to put a comparator here. So this, the block that I have my cursor on now is powered by the comparator behind the chest. So it's powering this piece of redstone. Sorry, I lied. The block that's above is being powered from the comparator. That's powering this redstone. This comparator is on. So now we want to compare. So now the full chest should put out a fairly strong signal. Perfect. And I think if I remember right, it's one away from the comparator is how strong of a signal we want. Anyways, that's where we're going to start for sure. Get down without killing myself. Let's go up with you one. So one away from the comparator. So the comparator's on up there, so we need to invert this signal. So let's power a block. So what we're doing is just transferring the signal strength down, whatever it is, 12 or 13, 14, and then we're comparing it here, using the comparator here to tell whether the chest is on or off. And I think that's right, just if my memory serves. I guess we'll find out. So now, when you are on, so when this block has power, is when we want the dropper to be off. So when that block has power is when we want the dropper to be off. So I need to invert that again. So right now I want the dropper to be running. So that would be fine. I need block here. Okay, so now I just have to turn that into a clock, and we should be in really good shape. I'm gonna go down. Best way to make that into a clock. Let's use a comparator clock because those are pretty stable. Oops. Actually, I guess I don't need to. I can just use 2 repeaters. Doesn't need to be a very fast signal or anything like that, just get that back. Nope. Especially when you're using a torch clock, it never can go all that fast. Okay, and now when that chest up top fills up, we should see that clock turn off. So let's grab a bunch of ender pearls and fill up that chest. Okay, so you are full, and clock is off. So even if I take 1 stack out, clock is running. That's perfect. Ha, my memory served me well. Okay, so now we just need to run our clock into our dropper tower, and we will be in good shape. So I want block there, torch there. Need a couple more torches. Okay, and now I just need to run one lower to power that. Guess like that'll work just fine. Perfect. So I think that redstone should work like that. Oh, what happened there? Oh, it filled up our chest. Look at that, hey? 8, 9. You gonna have enough? Not quite. Oh, so it's down to the ender pearl. You can hear the droppers stop like that. Perfect. Okay, so now all that needs to happen is we need to fill up. Well, the droppers won't necessarily fill up right away, but all these hoppers will fill up with ender pearls, however many stacks that is. 20 times 5, maybe 100, 120. That'd be 100 or so stacks of ender pearls. Plus the chest, so I guess 120-ish. So once all those fill up, then the ender pearls will start getting chucked into the void. Whoa, bit of block lag there. But yeah, I think the redstone should be in good shape to do that. So yeah, I think we did some really good work today, guys. This is a really major inconvenience while this isn't working. I guess I need to add some blocks there. Okay, so off of you, I should have one. So I think that's going to do it for the episode today, guys. I think we did some really good work today. Definitely got some major progress done on our bottom there. I'll put the glass in on the top off camera there. That won't take too long. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. We're getting pretty close to being done our entire project here. You know, we're actually not done for sure. There's just a lot of aesthetic things left to be done, but I think aside from going up with the farm, I think everything else is in. We have the hopper train, we have a good bottom here, good enchanting room. Our ender pearl elevator too. That's the one other thing. So yeah, lots of stuff left to do. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I had a lot of fun. I like having redstone systems like that work, you know, in theory seamlessly. I'm not saying it might. I'm not saying it will for sure, but yeah, we'll see what happens, and I'll let you know if this system doesn't work like that. But hope you guys enjoyed. Have yourselves a great day.